Hey everybody, it's your girl Cheryl, and welcome to this episode of the EmpowerMinute. This episode of the EmpowerMinute I am entitling Corona Reads. That's right, Corona Reads. So all day today we're going to be giving you some tips and tools, or tips and strategies, or tips and books, things that I think you need to be reading during this pandemic. And so, what is the EmpowerMinute? The EmpowerMinute is a 60-second to 3-minute spiritual boost for church girls to help empower you so that you can live the life, the overcoming abundant life that Christ has for you. So, Corona Reads, just what are Corona Reads? Often we talk about before this pandemic how we just didn't have time to self educate, how we didn't have time to get in the word like we wanted to, how we didn't have time, to do professional development, how to do professional or personal empowerment and development. But now what do we have? time. And so I'm going to give you what I think are my top 5 reads, things that you should be reading on this Corona vacation that we are all on, whether you are essential and you just need something to read. You're still going to work, but you just need something to kind of bring you down or to comfort you. I've got some books, some recommended reads for you. Or if you are furloughed or if you are working from home, I have some reads for you for every person in every situation. I have some great book recommendations for you. And the first, drumroll, number 1 book that you should be reading, the Bible. Yes, nothing soothes, nothing encourages like the Word of God. So in all the things that I will be recommending on today, there is nothing that I would recommend more than the Word of God. And this is the new inductive study Bible. It is an awesome Bible. It teaches you how to actually not just read the Bible, but digest it and get practical application from it. So I highly, highly recommend this particular Bible. And it is in the ESV, English Standard Version. So number 1, read the Word. Read the Word. And so I'm not going to give these in any particular order of preference. I'm just going to actually give these books to you and you can decide. This book, most of you probably don't know about it, and I got it from my father's library. My dad and my mom have the most extensive library. It's probably why I'm a reader today, is because of 2 of them. But it's called Leadership That Works. Leadership That Works, and the author is Leith Anderson. This is a must-have for any leader, especially in the Christian world. He's a pastor, and so this is a perfect book for anybody in ministry. Leadership That Works. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this. I've read this twice, and I'm probably going to read it again during this Corona trend. But this is a great book. And so now I'm going to do a self-promotion. This is the first book I ever wrote. I wrote it in 2007, Becoming Engaged, Finding the Courage to Be Me. We've gotten a lot of alone time during this pandemic. And so the best use of time in alone time is to uncover and rediscover who you are, who God has uniquely called you to be, who He's uniquely called you to reach and to touch so that you can be a blessing in the earth. So yes, self-promotion, self-plug right there. This book is a must-have. Number 3, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Yes, Dale Carnegie, every leader needs this book. Every reader needs this book. Every person that deals with other people, whether you see yourself in leadership or not, you need this book. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And this book, John Maxwell, I read this for the first time last year, and I'm a part of a networking organization, network marketing organization, and we read this book. One of our mentors recommended this book. Powerful. I love this book. Everyone communicates, but few connect. There's a difference between talking and connecting. So we're communicating, but are we connecting with the people that are closest to us, whether it's our family, friends, whether it's business partners, whether it's our colleagues? Everyone communicates, not everybody connects, but this is teaching you the keys you need to connect. John Maxwell, hands down, great leadership expert. And the last book, one that I am reading right now, and I encourage everybody in this current climate that we are doing. I always talk about the things that you can do to up-level your finances. And this book is called Warren Buffett Invests Like a Girl. I had a friend ask me just a few, maybe a week or so ago, where should I invest? This is a great time to invest and to place my money in somewhere that'll work for me. This is a great read. So you're probably watching this, the young lady that I talked to, these will give you some good tips and tools. And let's read this together so that we can learn how to make the most of this current climate. I hope you all have enjoyed those. Make sure that you give yourself some downtime, that you read, that we use this time to self-educate, so that even as we're going through this pandemic, during the Great Depression, there were people that lost everything, but there were millionaires and billionaires born. And I want you to be on that other side. So this book, and I didn't give you the author, her name is Luann Lofton, that wrote this book. Warren Buffett Invests Like a Girl. I'm going to go back over them. John Maxwell, Everybody Communicates, Few Connect. I want you to get that one. Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Get this one. Myself, Cheryl Thomas, Becoming Engaged, Finding the Courage to Be Me. That's one for you. Leadership That Works, Leith Anderson. Great book, great book. And finally, I hope you all have this. This is a free book you can download on your iPhone, on your Android, on your iPad. Make sure that number one, you digest the Word of God. God bless you. And if this has been a blessing to you, I'm going to ask you to do one thing for me. I'm going to ask you to share this with someone that you love, that this will be a blessing to as well. God bless you.